What's up, everybody? Welcome to a new English bit. Today I've prepared a quick quiz for you. I'm going to give you 5 sentences in English and you're going to find one mistake in each sentence. Are you ready to test your grammar? So let's get started. Our first sentence is Tom has 28 years old. Can you find the mistake in this sentence? It's quite simple, but even so, a lot of students make a mistake here. So the correct answer is Tom is 28 years old. Remember, when you talk about your age or somebody else's age, the verb you need to use is to be and not to have. Okay, so Tom is 28 years old. Was it correct? I think so. Now let's look at the second sentence, which is we stayed at a 5-star hotel. Can you find the mistake in this sentence? So this mistake is quite common, and the correct answer is we stayed at a 5-star hotel. A 5-star is in singular. Why? Because it's an adjective and adjectives are always singular in English. Other examples. It was a 3-hour flight. We don't say a 3 hours flight, but a 3-hour in singular flight. Or another example, I had a 2-week holiday. Now let's move on to our third sentence, which is I suggest you to read this book. Can you spot the mistake in this sentence? I'm going to give you the correct answer, which is I suggest you read this book. After the verb to suggest, if we use a direct object, we use an infinitive without to. I suggest you read this book. It's not correct to say I suggest you to read this book. After the verb to suggest, we can also use ing. We can say, I suggest reading this book, which would be also correct. Or there is also another possibility, which is to use that clause. For example, I suggest you that you read this book. So all the 3 forms are correct. I hope you're doing great at home. And now let's move on to our fourth sentence, which is the police is looking into the case. Remember that to look into is a phrasal verb which means to investigate. So can you see the mistake in this sentence? The correct answer is the police are looking into the case. Remember that the police as well as people is plural in English. So we say people are or the police are. And to finish our quiz, the 5th sentence is throw just 1 dice. Can you find the mistake here? This one is quite tricky. And the correct answer would be throw just 1 die. So a die is just one, un dado. And if we have 2, it would be dice. So remember, 1 die, 2 dice. This is an irregular plural. Quite tricky. So how did it go? How many correct answers did you get? You can leave your score in the comments below. That would be great. And of course, if you enjoyed this quiz, don't forget to like it and to subscribe to our channel, as there is one new English bit every week. With that being said, thanks for watching and see you next week. Ciao!